Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a great Saturday. My name's Michele, and this is my Belle Creations. And let's see, I just got to share myself out a little bit here while we're warming up, while Cheryl is finishing up. I thought those little things that Cheryl made were awesome. They were so good. And it's funny how like I was in and out, and they're just better than I could have imagined when she started. Do you know what I mean? When she finished, they were just better than I could have imagined them. I'm excited about this event. I I tend to forget about bling, if that makes sense. I know that it is like the first thing so many people think of, but I don't know. I forget about it sometimes, and I have a lot, and I love it. So I'm excited. I'm excited to do some work in my monochromatic thing. I'm kind of in this monochromatic kick. So I've gathered up some stuff. I'm going to be using items from the February box that just went out and that we opened up last night in my private group. And yeah, we're going to work on that. I'm going to move this camera down. Hey, Nicole. And then I'm going to have to plug it in. I don't know why, but sometimes it seems like when I plug in my phone, it actually takes away some of the juice instead of adding to it. So let me flip this. If you get dizzy, close your eyes. Try to do this before I make the camera big. Now I'm going to finagle my plug-in thing here so that I can get it plugged in and hopefully keep the cord out of the way. It's in the way right now, I know, but I'm going to adjust. Let's see. There we go. That'll work. There. Okay. Let me switch my cameras too so that you can see the fun stuff. Like I say, I know Cheryl's just finishing up. Yeah, I'm going to be using all of these neutral and black items. So I'm super excited about that. Switch that around there. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to check and see if I went into my group. I think I did. Okay. Yep. I'm there. All right. So, this is the box this is part of the box. This is part of the box that the February subscription went out in for my subscription box. And I just cut it apart, and I'm going to use it to put a lot of the goodies from the pack inside. This is something I made last night when we opened it. This frame was in the box along with this stencil that I used. Texture paste on, and then this book page was in the box as well. And this will be a great item that we can bling up. Thank you, Bev. Thank you so much. So it's funny that Cheryl said that for this year, that she was going to use up her goodies, her stash. I have an entire bin, you guys, an entire bin of items that I've received from my amazing friends and girls in the group, because we do exchanges every month. And I went through and found a lot of these items that are neutral and black. So all of this is from that little bin. Let's see. I thought that this might be something really cool because it's blingy, and I think it's an applique. I'm not, honestly, I'm not sure, but it's pretty, so we're going to use it. So that is what I am working towards, is this kind of neutral journal. So we're going to take some of these items from the pack, and this is what I'm looking for. This has a lots of strings, and then I've gathered some blings. So let's make some ephemera for this neutral situation we got here. Where's my little framed gal that I just had? I think I'm gonna bling her up a little bit, just a little bit. There's that stencil. I thought that these might make good tags or tabs. What did I do with her, you guys? I just had her. Is she in here? There she is. Okay, there she is. And this, you know, these silhouette pictures, I think that they were, if I read that they were popular like in the, I want to say like 20-ish. Oh, thanks, Pam. I know. I'm super excited about it. I don't know why I've been so into this kind of neutral monochromatic palette, but I really am digging it. This, it says April, and I'm thinking that says 1942. I have 12 by 16 pictures in this style, and one is a man with like a top hat and he has like a bouquet, and the other one is a woman in one of these dresses. And when I took them apart, because I put one on Tommy's side of the bed and one on my side of the bed, and this is what was underneath one of them. Isn't that cool? I just love it. Clean your desk off. I mean, really. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate your support. Hey, Pam. Hey, Jeanette. Hi, Deb. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. So, let's think about, because I want to play with this stuff. And so, you know, I'm not gonna spend the string and bling time putting together like a signature or anything. I'm just gonna go straight into trying to make some ephemera. Oh, and I grabbed this and this. This is something that you can, I thought maybe we would cut some of this out and put it in here. I have this little cameo. That's black and white. And look at this Art Deco mother of pearl earring. Is that not, it's so Art Deco. I love the style of it. This actually came in a goodie box from Cheryl. So this was also in the category of things that I get from people that I think are super cool and that I love. And I had been hoarding it basically, you know, because it was special to me. And then I realized this is ridiculous. I want to use this stuff. And then I really had been getting into clip-on earrings. Now there's color on these, but I feel like that little dab of color is fine. Just like the roses that are on that book page frame that I've lost again. The book page frame that I've lost again because I get so excited. So yeah, a little bit of color I think is fine. This is a book page out of the Sweetheart book. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's so cool. So cool. Where's the other one? I wanted to show you since I was saying it was so cool. Here it is. This is the other book page out of that book. And it's a book that has these ladies, the art kind of focused on these ladies, and then it has poetry in it. Okay, so I also have here some bases for tags, so we can kind of get to making some ephemera for this, and some some dangles and pockets and stuff. I am going to, let's start off. Oh, I like this is from my stash of goodies. I want to say it was Susan Bowling. I want to say that she had drawn my name on an exchange one month. And this is what she sent her stash in, and I really love it. And I say Grace with the Comfy Nest, she sent me something in one of these bags, and I saved it forever. I doled it out so carefully, a little at a time. So I know that this is going to be a page, and this will probably be a page. So I'll have something to build on here, to build our bling, to build our string and bling on. Hi, Deb. You got that is so. It's so funny that Kim put that out there because I was teasing her about her craft room. If you guys, if you don't know, she's not being mean to me. I'm just letting you know she's not being mean to me at all. Okay, let's cover one of these tags to start. I'm thinking this is an old book page that was in the box, and I liked this letter there. So let's start with that. Got to get something down, right? Just get something down to start. That's always my philosophy. Takes the pressure off once you have even just that one thing on. Is everybody getting some great ideas? I loved the idea that I think it was Lisa that told Cheryl to make up kits, with those little key things, like 20 in a bag or something. I'm like, heck yeah. She went to the trouble of getting the 150 for us. Now we can just get a few from her. Because I loved those. I thought those were amazing. And I usually just ignore, when I'm doing tags, I just ignore the whole. I will take care of that eventually. And let's see. Everybody got some of this wallpaper. It's old wallpaper, but it's like ticking. So I'm not sure I like that. I think I like this better. I think I will like it even better if it's torn. I'll do a row of that. Where is my frayed burlap? I knew that was going to happen because I do need to clean my desk, Kim. Well, there's tea dye. We'll use it. I just had the frayed burlap out last night. Hey, Simone, how are you? Oh, no, Linda. You know, it's funny because I was looking for you. Just Cheryl was on, you know, and she kept mentioning Linda, but it wasn't you. You're going to have to go back and watch that replay of what Cheryl made. So cool. Who else did I watch? I watched a little bit of Judy's. Oh, this is also from the box. I thought this little tassel charm was super cute. See if I can get it to where you can see it. It doesn't move like a tassel. It's just, you know, a tassel charm. I knew my scissors were probably in here. In the fray. Lost in the fray. Oh my gosh, come on. They will surface again. They will surface again. Oh, you were? Oh, that's frustrating. You know, we are at a place in society, in our life and time, that, you know, we pretty much want instant gratification. And when the internet is down, that's when we really notice, right? We in Kansas here are supposed to get another cold snap. But it has been so mild, you know, knock on wood. Okay, let's do some of this. Kind of like her. Oh, they're right here. So this piece of fabric that everybody got was a curtain panel that I took apart. Of course, we want this to be frayed. I'm cutting it because I want this to show. So I'll put something else here. I like that. That's cute. Okay. When I was getting ready to push the button to go live. Hey, Anne. Yes, we did all everything in neutral and black. This time I've been on a kick. And I could hear it. So he was outside, and every animal, the puppy, Mufasa, the cat, I had been in here animal free for like an hour. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know this isn't going to last. I'm getting ready to go live. And sure enough, right as I'm getting ready to push the button, I hear him coming in with the whole crew. All the barking and meowing and everything. So I jumped up and shut my door. I think I'm just going to go for it, guys. I'm just going to go for it. Hey, Lydia, how are you? How are you, friend? I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen you. Probably since... Oh, no, never mind. I was thinking we're not in the same group. I was thinking of something else. But yeah, it feels like it's been a minute, sister. There. Okay. Kim, you know you jinxed me. If you're still on here, I know you're in Denver with your family, but if you're still on here, you know you jinxed me, right? Telling me to clean my desk. kind of a little patchwork. I'm going to leave that part of the ruffle. And just a little bit. Oh, a little bit. That was more than a little bit, Fabric. Listen. Sure, I did. Oh, yeah, probably. You're right, Lydia. That's probably right. That is probably right. Get this out of the way. And I'm thinking, I'm liking these pearls. Get this to the side. I feel like you guys are really far away. Do you? This is it's just so perfect. And like I say, this came in a thing from Cheryl. Gosh, some time back. And I have been holding on to it because I love it. And I'm thinking it might be the perfect thing to bling it. See if I can. It doesn't take but a minute. About the time these clips have annoyed me, it's set up. I don't know that I need this big honking thing. But I need to punch that out. So it's funny because this bundle here was in the pack, and the stuff I gathered up from my special box of stuff people have sent me, it had this in it, and I thought it had one that was really similar to one that I put in the box. I was like, well, we all have really great taste, right? I'm just gonna take the pin off. I had a lot of fun with this box, putting it together for sure. Yeah, I think that's going to be about right. Okay. And then for the back of this, I'm thinking just this whole, just the ticking. I really like this black and white ticking. You can tell I have fabric like it too. And this wallpaper is really thick, so I don't think my glue is going to show through. Hey, Jeanette. Linda. My desk is still clean. It is pretty little. It's pretty little. I was just, as I was getting ready, Jeanette, I was thinking about, I have this wood thing on my desk that my laptop sits on, and I'm thinking it might just have to go. It might just have to go because when I'm sewing, I am picking the sewing machine up and back and up and back. And that's when I use this to iron in between. I plan on, I have another room where a lot of my stuff is, like my fabric and stuff. And I've been planning for a while. I actually need help to move some of the stuff out of there. I can't do it on my own. I'm about to hire somebody. And when I get that stuff moved around, I'm thinking I can have a permanent place for my sewing machine. And that might help a little. You guys are hilarious though. So when I use Fabri-Tac, I like to use this thing right here. I feel like it kind of helps make sure that it's adhered. Oh, I like that. What is it about ticking that is just so delicious? It's just so delicious. What time is it? Okay. This is the kind of stuff like, I don't know, just playing like this. Got all this stuff that's the same palette. Like, I will lose track of time in an instant doing this. And my husband and I are going out to dinner tonight with my youngest daughter and her boyfriend, fiance, husband, my son-in-law. I refer to him as my son-in-law. But they got us so Christmas of 2024, you guys, they got us a gift certificate to the fanciest, most expensive restaurant in the city. It's a French bistro place. And Tommy and I are like, you know, I don't know, lipstick on a pig, turd in a punch bowl, however you want to say it. And it expires after 2 years, so it'll expire this year. So I was like, you guys want to come with us? So that's what we're doing. They are more they're fancier than me and Tommy, so I think I'm actually even going to wear a dress, you guys. Ooh. We'll see. We'll see, though. I don't usually leave my little tails on these things. I don't usually leave them very long, but I feel like this kind of calls for it. You know what I mean? And a lot of times I will remove the earring apparatus on these, but I don't think I'm going to on this one. I think it's perfect, just like with it attached. So we're going to put that through there. Oh, for heaven's sakes. And do it just like that. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I kind of feel like we might need some words, though. I think we might need some words. She said when she gave it to us that they would go with us if we wanted them to. And honestly, I was thinking, yeah, we don't need you to go with us. But Tommy and I had said we were going to go before now, obviously, and we keep putting it off and not doing it. So I know if I have a commitment to somebody else, then I'm not, I'm going to do it. It's going to happen. So I have some pages of words here. I have my Tim Holtz ones too, which you guys, if you're watching in the Crafty Bunch, I put a post in there last week about the new Tim Holtz palette release, and that pre-order is closing soon. You can go to my website, but if you go to the Crafty Bunch, and if you're not a member, just request to be a member because it's a free group. You get a discount code. So just search my name and you'll find the post. And you can get that coupon code. So she is what, on the way to, she's on a horse. What's she doing? She on the way to go see her beau. A long and serious discussion, an old friendship. These ones that are like snippets of sentences are harder to use, I think. Yep, I'm gonna have to go back to the old reliable where the saying is already there. You must be present to win. That's funny. Let's see. I also have, I want to know if these are all, these are Christmas, but I'm not. Yeah, these are, I wasn't sure if they were all Christmas or not, but they're snarky. I got them from Whatnot. Oh, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. Who does that remind you of? Hey, Lisa. Oh my gosh, Kim, really? That is a lucky find. It seems to me like whenever I have found him on sale at Hobby Lobby, it is just because I just happened to be there. Okay, I kind of like, I think that they have the same sayings in the black with white, and I kind of think I want the black with white. Yeah. Okay. So this says, "Darling, you are a work of art." I kind of like that for this. Okay, Jane Austen quote. Let me just say that you have to spell that out for me. I might be the only person in the world who has not watched the movies, read the books, or done any of that stuff. My youngest, when she was in middle school, she got really in to all these books, and I was like, I tried to read it, with her, with my 12-year-old. I couldn't do it. I'm like, okay, nope, this is not for me. So So we've got Darling, You Are a Work of Art. Oh, you know, I'm in Florida last week. One of the girls there had on a shirt that said it was a Jackie quote, I think. It's always pearls are always a good idea, I think is what it said. So there is that. Should we do a row of pearls over here too? I mean, I think it would be cute, but I think it's enough. So we've got that bit of ephemera for this journal. Let's do some more. Let's do some more. I want to... This is going to be a page. I'm trying to... I kind of want to use this thing too. Not for that. I want to see how this thing cuts up. Hey, Angela. Hey, Jenny. Look at you guys. All my friends. Thanks for hopping on, guys. We are doing bling today. And I'm using the items from my February box. Let's see. I don't want all of these layers on this. Get off of there. And I like to use this netting and stuff like this. I think it looks good layered under things. Just gonna have to get mean with it. But yeah, that shirt that Kim had on at the retreat with these pearls, that would have been a great thing to put on there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not liking that. We're not going to do that. Let's go to one of these instead. Let's go to one of these instead. Some of these sold. I'm not sure. I don't remember which one of you guys bought them. They were in one of my First Friday sales. I had several of these little silhouette things. Like I said, if I remember right, they were really popular in the 20s when I looked them up. Oh, come on. I took them apart once. Okay. Oh, so cute. Let's do this. Just got to go for it on stuff like this, right? I'm just kind of going as close as I can. All right. So when I did this with decoupage paper, I could push it down in there. But this is, this paper's kind of fragile. So I need to find try and do like a rough. I want more of this side off. This is definitely not an exact science, y'all. I want it to have as much of them in it as possible. Okay. And then I think what I'll do, I have, oh my gosh, what are those things called? Those rounded dome things. I have some of those. You know how old paper gets so brittle, and I don't want it to crack. Okay, I think that's good enough. That's good enough. And you know, let's see, the cover of the journal here, that's going to be, you know, this is the box that the February subscription came in. I could clip this off, the top part of it off, and make this part of the closure maybe. I might do that. I think I kind of like that idea. Yeah, it's not for this. It's not a closure. It's like a shabon thing. But it is, you know. Look at the very beginning when I was saying I forget to use bling most of the time. You'd think I wouldn't have a gazillion things, but well, here we are. Here we are. But I'm thinking about just using like UV resin. Oh gosh, I don't know though. Look at the difference that makes. Can you guys tell? Like if I just, I don't know, it just is so much better. Yes, Kim, I think so. I think it would be really, it would be beneficial on this paper to do the freezer paper trick. But since this is going to be covered, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to use these guys. I mean, obviously, these little guys right here aren't going to go to waste. So the freezer paper might be something good for that. But for this, I think I'm going to try and get this off of here. I'm trying to concentrate, you know, of course, on keeping with the bling and string. So I don't want to spend too much time on anything else. I got these little things off of Amazon. And you just, to buy these, I thought it would be hard, but you just match up the measurements. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Okay, there. That's good. That's good. I was going to use Fabri-Tac, but ever since that time that the Fabri-Tac ruined my concert ticket for that one event, I'm like, I'm never sure what kind of paper it's going to ruin. And then for to put this in, on other ones I've done, I used, why can't I think of the name? It's not soft gel, but it's heavy body gel. Oh my gosh, I have a lot too. I have a lot too, Angela. I was giving you crap last week, but I really shouldn't have been. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do the UV resin thing and put it in there instead of doing the heavy body gel, because the other one I did, it was like a year later, but the glass thing did fall out a year later. So I'm thinking that, and then like having it be like a tie. And I'll do more collage over in here, but I don't want to cover up the doodles that were on the box. I doodled on everybody's box this month, and that was really fun too. So I hope that counts as bling, because I'm thinking it's going to be on the cover here somewhere. I'm digging it. Digging it. What time is it? Okay. So we have time to probably do one more. Where's the first one I made, of course, is over here somewhere in my pile. There she is. There she is. This would be really cute to hang off of a tag too, honestly. I mean, it would be heavy. Tag would probably have to have fabric on it, backing it. Okay. Let me think. I keep thinking of stuff and then I'm losing it. I'm losing it. She's pretty cool, isn't she? I think that she might have to be the next project. Put that. Oh no. I hope it's not me, guys. That's making it a slow connection. My connection seems to be good. I'm going to use this for the background. I want to make sure that I place it to where some of it shows. right there. The old glue stick. It's much faster than using wet medium, and you know, this tissue paper is super thin, so. Hey, Phyllis, you snuck in. How are you? We missed you last night. I hope you were doing something fun. Partying. Hope you were out partying. And then, of course, when the purple dries and disappears, it'll be translucent, basically. And finally, it seems like the 12 prints seemed like for the longest time I would look forever and I just couldn't find any. But they seem to be more readily available now in all the colors. Isn't that cool? Yes, that is tissue paper that I made the envelope out of. This is an Amazon envelope, and so that's why everybody got it in their box this month, because we're making ephemera envelopes or whatever you want to put in it. Your string, your bling. Okay, now let's see. That's okay, Lydia. Oh, yeah, you want that snow off out of there. Let's see. I'm gonna just do a straight cut there, but we might use that. I like that rose. It says you may run the whole something. The poetry that's in this book is really good too. I wasn't sure how much I wanted this to be fussy cut, so I'm doing a little at a time. Okay, like that. I like that. If you missed it earlier, this book, it was it's from 1908 and it's called Sweethearts. And we were talking about it in my group, and I was telling them that I didn't have enough pages to share, but then I ended up sharing with everybody. I found another copy of it and I got it so that I could share. But it's called Sweetheart. It's a really cool book. And there were several. There were lots of copies out there. Let me grab it really quick. It's kind of like the Edith Holden thing, you know, you can get an original or you can get, oh, it's Book of Sweethearts. You can get a, oh, and look there she is. You can get a newer, like I think they reprinted it, you know, but you get the gist. It's poetry and then these pictures. And the roses, they kind of look like stained glass, don't they? So we kind of want these to complement each other, I think. This is the tea dye color. I like my faded burlap, but that's doing a pretty good job. Okay, let's see. What else does she need? I might have to borrow my friend's quote from her t-shirt. Pearls are always... Well, I don't like it on her as much for some reason. Let's see. Oh, you know what? There we go. Oh, I have this trim was in the box too. See, this is my normal amount of bling, which isn't really bling. But you know what, for her might be really good? I think Jackie, Linda, she actually has the shirt for sale on her website, which is Styled Reverie, if anybody wants the shirt. This is a clip-on earring. I'm thinking it might work with this. Oops. Eek. Did that way higher than I wanted. That's okay. I can always trim the bottom. I've got 4 minutes, friends. You guys be sure you refresh your page in the Crafty Bunch. The next presenter will be immediately there. All you have to do is refresh your page. Don't have to go hunting for anything. I like to use these vintage clip-on earrings to actually clip things. You know, I haven't taken, well, I have a few things, taken the back off, but if possible, I want to leave it like that, you know, and just clip whatever to it. Like maybe for this, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to clip to it, but I love her face. It's just great. So this one says, "Darling, you are a work of art." And then this, I'm thinking we'll do the black. This is just tissue. I don't think I need my, so much fun. Beverly, thanks for having me. This was great. Enjoyed playing in this stuff. It might just have to go right in there. Oh, oh. Yeah, I like it. I like it just like that, I think. And I'm going to use resin. I'll just put the clear resin in. I'll cure it about halfway, and then I'll stick this on it. Oh gosh, you know what? I also have this is from my Peddler's Alley, this set of ribbons. That'll go great with this stuff. Just need a saying for her. But it's time for the next presenter. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Saturday. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are crafting and doing something. Oh my gosh, I look awful. I came back from Florida and good old Kansas had my allergies going crazy again. So absolutely, Pam, absolutely. Like I said, this is our February box in Michele Belle's Creative Club and subscription box. So I'm already working on March, and it's going to be awesome too. All right. Thanks, guys. Refresh your page for the next presenter. Thanks, Beverly, for having me. Bye, guys.